Top stories: 7 multi-party delegations are articulating India's stance against the fight of terrorism in 33 countries across the globe. In total, the 7 delegations comprise of 59 leaders each. The delegation carries customized dossiers prepared by the Indian intelligence and foreign policy experts. These dossiers highlight Pakistan's decades-long support and promotion of terror. They detail the direct links between Pakistani state institutions and the terror outfits like Jaish-e-Mohammed, Lashkar-e-Taiba and the Haqqani network as well. Additionally, clinching the evidence from the Mumbai 26/11 attack, the Pathankot, the Pulwama and the Pahalgam attacks are elucidated upon. Now, the financial and the digital trail of terror funding from Pakistan to the sleeper cells in the multiple nations are also detailed. Apart from this, the Indian delegations are speaking about Pakistan's non-compliance with the Financial Action Task Force norms. They are also highlighting the major international terror attacks, including the 9/11 World Trade Center attack and the 2005 London bombing that had the direct or the indirect links to Pakistan. Last but not the least, the delegations are emphasizing upon the safe haven status enjoyed by the UN designated terrorists such as Hafiz Saeed and Masood Azhar on the Pakistani soil. Take a look at what the delegation members and the Indian envoys have to say.
Every terrorist activity in the world has some or other link in Pakistan. So this time, our Prime Minister has also said it's a new normal. It's enough is enough. You cannot talk anymore now. If anything happens to our citizens, we will hit back. We will retaliate. And we came here, as he explained, I come from the state Bihar, where Buddhism born. Buddhism is for ahimsa, for peace.
से ऑल पार्टी डेलीगेशन एक मिशन के साथ आया है और यह मिशन है कि आतंकवाद के खिलाफ भारत की लड़ाई में विश्व को एकजुट करना है और पाकिस्तान के द्वारा जो टेरर स्पॉन्सर हो रहा है उसको पूरे विश्व के सामने रखना है। और कल का जो हमारा जापान में पहला दिन था, पहला दिन हमारा बहुत ही फ्रूटफुल रहा। हमने पहले दिन के अंदर जापान के पूर्व प्रधानमंत्री, जापान के विदेश मंत्री, जापान के कई सारे थिंक टैंक्स, उन सब के साथ संवाद किया और मुझे यह बताते हुए खुशी है कि सबने एक स्वर में भारत की यह जो लड़ाई है आतंकवाद के खिलाफ और आतंकवाद को जो पहुंचते हैं, आतंकवाद को जो स्पॉन्सर करते हैं, वैसे पाकिस्तान के खिलाफ, उसमें सब हमारे साथ खड़े हैं। और उन्होंने बोला कि टेररिज्म इन एनी फॉर्म इट शुड नॉट बी टॉलरेटेड, और वह भी जो हमारा जीरो टॉलरेंस का जो स्टैंड है उनके साथ खड़े हैं। आज सुबह हमने यहाँ पे जापान में स्थित कई सारे राष्ट्रदूत, उनके साथ भी ब्रेकफास्ट मीटिंग किया। उसमें मैक्सिको, ग्रीस और सऊदी अरेबिया और ब्रिटिश एम्बेसी से भी कई सारे रिप्रेजेंटेटिव्स आए। वैसे 21 से ज़्यादा कंट्रीज के रिप्रेजेंटेटिव्स एम्बेसी में से, उनके साथ हमने यह पूरा बात ब्रेकफास्ट मीटिंग में साझा किया और बहुत ही उनका अच्छा रिस्पांस और भारत को समर्थन इस आतंकवाद के खिलाफ।
The response has been very satisfying, very good response. They were obviously well briefed already, and therefore everything that we were saying was actually taking that point further. On terrorism, there is unqualified support for India. They themselves repeatedly told us what they've communicated at the highest level, at the Prime Minister's level, to the Indian Prime Minister, and from the Foreign Minister's level to the Indian Foreign Minister. The repeated endorsement of their support for us as far as terrorism is concerned is unqualified. The question now is, what next? Where do we go? Now, we ourselves haven't yet decided where we will go, because we've said no talk. There cannot be terror and talk together. That's a clear message that we have conveyed. But we'll have to see as to what is the next step that we are able to take. But that's only once we get a response from Pakistan. we have made a message clear to Pakistan that there is no talk till such time as you give up terror. So how do they give up terror? What kind of indication there will be or proof there will be? Only then we can go further and expect that there will be greater support from the world. Now, in countries that we are visiting now, today we only want to be sure that they are fully sensitized to our concern and that they are willing to support what is reasonable and what is viable in times to come. And that messaging, I think, is very clear. We hope that this will help us plan out things in future.
India is the most peaceful country in the world. And India's connected with Japan. If you travel, you will find that they look at India as the land of Buddha, Lord Buddha. Non-Buddha is the non-violence. And again, Mahatma Gandhi. We have last year during the visit of Honorable Prime Minister in the Hiroshima National Park, Peace Park, we have installed the statue of Mahatma Gandhi. Why? Because he is the icon of peace. So India is the land of peace. And in Jammu and Kashmir, peace had returned, stability was there, democratic government was there, and life was normal, schools were open, universities were open, tourism was flourishing, the business was going, life was very normal. That was the time the enemy hit. And purpose was very clear. Destroy the progress in Jammu and Kashmir. Destroy the harmony, religious harmony, communal harmony in India. That was the purpose. There is no way we are going to let that happen. The whole country has to come together. Members of parliament from different political parties came together with one voice. Zero tolerance to terrorism. And the message was loud and clear from the Indian side. To our Japanese friends, to the diplomatic community, to the media, they went everywhere with one voice. This is a great achievement. I see it, and you were seeing the interaction today and yesterday at every level. So I think it was a good visit, and it helped us, convey our message loud and clear, our unity, our strength, and our determination to go to any extent in destroying the infrastructure of terrorism.
We had a very fruitful meeting with the UAE counterparts. We met the chairman of the Defense Committee, Ali Rashid Al Naomi, and also we had a meeting with the Minister of Tolerance, Honorable Sheikh Nayanji. I think UAE is standing shoulder to shoulder with full commitment with India against terrorism. The clear-cut message given by the UAE was, we stand against terrorism with India, fighting terrorism. I think this is a very important message because a country like UAE, who is in a neighborhood where diversity is the main culture of UAE, like that of India. India is also a very diverse nation, but still the peace and prosperity which exists in UAE, I think the number of people, the number of Indians who stay in UAE, they feel protected, safe. And the way UAE is progressing, I think a nation like UAE to stand shoulder to shoulder with India in these tough times, in these tested times is very important. And I think the message has been very clear from the UAE counterparts that we are with you against this terrorism. And a message was given, terrorism cannot proliferate in the name of any religion. A clear-cut message from both the ministers was very much clear. And I think it is very much important for the progress of both the nations and also the nations around in the neighborhood. And the terrorism is not only related to India. The message was given that it is not an attack on India. It is not an attack only on India. It is an attack on. देखिए, इन्होंने कहा कि ये जो हमले हुए पहलगाम पर, ये पहलगाम पर इनोसेंट लोग उसमें मारे गए और ये आए दिन हमें इन्हें ज़्यादा समझाना नहीं पड़ा कि किस प्रकार से हमले हुए। इतने सालों तक हमले जो है भारत पर होते आए हैं, मुंबई टेरर अटैक्स हो या पठानकोट अटैक हो, पुलवामा अटैक हो, उनको सारी खबर पहले से ही थे और एक स्ट्रेट मैसेज उन्होंने दिया है कि ऐसे टेररिस्ट ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस को या टेररिस्टों को पनाह देने वाला देश, उनके साथ हम कदापि खड़े नहीं रह सकते। हम टेररिज्म के अगेंस्ट में हैं और हमें साथ में आकर, ये भी एक मैसेज उन्होंने दिया कि हमें साथ में, सभी देशों को साथ में आकर इस टेररिज्म से लड़ना बहुत ज़रूरी है।
We all know that Russia has been a strategic partner, and we've always worked together on diplomatic issues when it comes to trade, and the heads of our states have always worked together when it comes to important issues, whether it's of global importance or which is of interest to India and Russia. So it becomes very important at this point to reach out to Russia when we have been facing terror attacks time and again. And we've lost 26 lives in India. So the government of India and the Prime Minister have decided that MPs from across the country, from different parties, have been sent to represent the Indian stand on against terrorism and explain our position to the world. So as a part of these delegations which are being sent, one delegation has been sent to Russia, and I've been given the opportunity to head it along with the MPs from Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha to meet people from politics and the think tanks, opinion makers here, and explain the.
रसिया हमारा ऐतिहासिक दोस्त है, हर मुसीबत में साथ खड़ा रहा है, और जब पाकिस्तान सिर्फ न भारत के लिए ही नहीं बल्कि पूरी दुनिया के लिए खतरा बन चुका है, क्योंकि दुनिया में कोई ऐसी आतंकवादी घटना नहीं है जिसके तार कहीं न कहीं पाकिस्तान से न जुड़े हो। तो हम ऐसे में रसिया जैसे खास दोस्त के पास आए हैं, उन सारे मुद्दों को लेकर, सारे सबूतों को लेकर कि सबके लिए जरूरी है कि पाकिस्तान को आइसोलेट किया जाए। पार्लियामेंट के डिप्टी चेयरपर्सन से है, थिंक टैंक से है, फॉर्मर प्राइम मिनिस्टर से है, डिप्टी मिनिस्टर फॉर फॉरेन अफेयर से है, फिर मीडिया से भी है परसों। तो देखते हैं, हम उम्मीद तो है कि सक्सेसफुल होगा, और जिस लक्ष्य के लेकर आए हैं कि पाकिस्तान को एक्सपोज किया, हालांकि पाकिस्तान को पूरी दुनिया जानती है, लेकिन हमारे लिए ज़रूरी है कि हम उनको बताएं कि इनोसेंट 26 लोगों को मारकर, और जब हम 15 दिन तक इंतज़ार करते रहे कि पाकिस्तान कोई कार्रवाई करेगा, नहीं करने पे अब हमारी सेना ने सिर्फ वहाँ मिलिट्री और सिविल को नहीं छोड़ के आतंकियों के कैंप पर हमले किए। कोई मिलिट्री टारगेट नहीं हुआ, कोई सिविलियन टारगेट नहीं हुआ, लेकिन रिस्पांस में पुंछ में हमारे सिविलियन पर पाकिस्तान ने टारगेट किया। फिर इस बात को साबित करता है कि ह्यूमन लाइफ के लिए उसके पास कोई सेंसिटिविटी नहीं है। सारे आतंकियों को जो दुनिया से पैसे लेकर हार्बर करता है, पालता पोसता है, कर्जे लेकर, भीख लेकर, ऐसे देश को अलग थलग करना।
First of all, India-Russia cooperation in countering terrorism has a long history. In fact, the first joint working group on countering terrorism that was established by India with any country was with Russian Federation in 2002, and since then we have had consultations on this issue. But in this case, the visit of multi-party parliamentary delegation is to share the sentiments, share the recent developments, and seek the understanding of the Russian Federation government, opinion makers, about the need for zero tolerance for terrorism in all its forms and manifestations.